And I am smiling, breathing, and anchoring in a space of pure love and pure joy. I want to welcome you all to our morning meditation. This is the time where we come together. We anchor in a space of unconditional love. And as we anchor in this space of unconditional love, we allow our lights to shine brightly, and we allow joy to expand itself and its capacity within our lives. So I'm inviting you right now to just breathe with me, to breathe with those that are here in this sacred space. And let's remember the light of love. Let's let that love shine brighter than we've ever allowed it to shine before. So we breathe into this light, and we honor the light. We're honoring this light of love. I'm hearing the words, let your light shine so brightly that the world is glorified. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Science of Mind, A Year of Daily Wisdom from Ernest Holmes. Today's reading is entitled Joy, and we have two readings that come from our Bible. Job, chapter 4, chapter 41, verse 22, and Psalms, chapter 4 through 7, 30, chapter 4, verse 7, and chapter 30, verse 11. Sorrow is turned into joy before him. The past put gladness in my heart. Thou hast turned for me my mourning into dancing, and thou hast put off my sackcloth, and girded me with gladness. We cannot conceive the spirit of being sad or depressed. There is ever a song at the center of everything. The song is reflected in all nature, turning mourning into dancing. To put off sackcloth means turning to the personality to a complete reliance upon the divine. To the girded with gladness means to cover ourselves with the threefold nature of good. This is a symbol of divine protection, turning the mind to God and recognizing the omnipresence of love causes us to rejoice as we recognize that in pure spirit we live, move, and have our being. Today, I deliberately turn from everything that depresses and sings a song of praise, of gratitude and joy. I am going forth to meet joy, singing the song of the triumph of spirit over all apparent negation. We are rejoiced evermore. There is no sadness in the spirit. It is happy and free, for it knows neither depression nor confusion, and we belong to it, are in it, and of it. And that came from the Science of Mind, page 496. I'm inviting you to turn towards joy this morning. I invite you to turn towards joy for yourself, and I'm inviting you to turn towards joy for anyone that may be moving through something right now. Let's turn towards joy. And just simply breathe and be still with that energy of joy. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Science of Mind, a year of daily wisdom from Ernest Holmes. Today's reading is entitled Joy. We start first with our biblical reading, and it comes from several places. Job, chapter 4, chapter 41, verse 22. The Psalms, chapter 4, verse 7, and chapter 30, verse 11. Sorrow is turned into joy before him. Thou hast put gladness in my heart. Thou hast turned for me my mourning into dancing. Thou hast put off my sackcloth and girded me with gladness. We cannot conceive of the spirit as being sad or depressed. There is ever a song at the center of everything. This song is reflected in all nature, turning mourning into dancing. To put off sackcloth means the turning of the personality to a complete reliance upon the divine. To be girded with gladness means to cover ourselves with the threefold nature of good. This is a symbol of divine protection. Turning the mind to God and recognizing the omnipresence of love causes us to rejoice as we recognize in pure spirit we live, move, and have our being. So I'm inviting us now, everyone, to unmute yourself if you're here in this sacred space. And for those that are watching, that are part of our YouTube audience, I invite you, if you're in that sacred space, to influence the chatter of life. Let's utilize our voice to influence the vibration for ourselves, the vibration for humanity, and most especially the vibration for those that we know are moving through something right now. We're turning towards love, and we're speaking from love. So repeat after me. Today, I deliberately turn from everything
Today,
Today,
I
I
deliberately
deliberately turn
turn
from
from
everything
everything
that depresses
that
and,
that
depresses
and sing a song of praise,
and sing a
is
song of
overflowing
praise,
with praise,
gratitude,
of gratitude,
gratitude,
and of joy.
and of
and
joy.
joy.
I'm going forth to meet joy.
I'm going forth
Going
to
forth
meet
to
joy,
meet joy.
Sing the song of the triumph of spirit
sing the
Sing the
song of the
song of the
triumph of
kingdom of the
spirit
Spirit,
over all apparent negation.
over all
over
apparent
the spirit of the
negations.
faithful.
And of course, we utilize the quote from the Science of Mind, page 496. Repeat after me, please. We are to rejoice evermore.
We are
We
to
must
rejoice
rejoice
evermore.
evermore.
There is no sadness in the spirit.
There's no
There is no
sadness in the
sadness in the
spirit.
spirit.
It is happy and free, for it
It is
It is
happy and
happy and
free, for
free
it
for it.
knows neither depression nor confusion.
knows
No,
no
neither
neither
depression
depression
nor
nor
confusion.
confusion,
And we belong to it,
and we belong
And
to it,
belong to
are in it,
are in it,
it.
and of it.
and of it.
And of
I invite you to breathe. And as I am inviting you to breathe, I invite you to anchor in this space of joy. I invite you to open your heart even wider than you've ever experienced it before. And I'm knowing that in this very moment, whatever it is that's happening within our lives, as we turn away from the world of appearances and we turn into that which is true and tested, tried and true and tested, we anchor in the spirit of joy, unspeakable joy. And I'm knowing that in this very moment, there is a vibrational frequency expanding itself. It is a vibrational frequency that is anchoring itself within the heart space, within every cell of our being. It is that divine presence that fulfills itself within our minds, and it influences the inner eye, and it is so contagious that it touches every vital organ of our being, including our outer eyes, our ears. It influences and touches the thinking in the world. We breathe. And as we're breathing right here, right now, we allow this joy to express the wisdom and truth, fulfill itself in a practical way. So what I'm knowing is that everyone who is moving through anything, there is something deep within that awakens. I call it the divine activation of the threefold nature of God. God fulfilling itself, that divine essence of love in action, that divine presence where the presence influences itself, and the sacred yes says, yes, yes, yes. We call it universal law. Spirit, soul, and body in action. And we hear it as God as good, mirroring itself and expressing itself beyond that which we cannot even imagine. In this sacred space, right here, right now, I give thanks for the sacred action of God. And it is this sacred presence that I simply release right here, right now, into the action of universal law. And together we all affirm, and so it is, and now it is. Amen, Amen, and Ashe. I'm going to open my eyes. I'm going to look into the world. I'm going to thank everyone for being here today. And as I thank you for being here today, I'm going to also invite you to join us tomorrow morning. I don't know where you're at in the world, but all I know is that I'm inviting as many people as possible to join us for a special event. It is the master class, and this master class is being offered by Reverend Larry Hobby, the master class on the law of attraction. So this is what I want to say. If you're going through something, this is the class to be in. It's a 2-part series. It is a deep dive. And that deep dive is not just for us to do it and to have an experience. It is a deep dive to support us in making and adapting to the shifts that are unfolding in our lives. We say that there is value in spiritual practice. We always talk about the practical application of these principles. This is your opportunity to shift and to move forward in a healthy and a powerful way. So I'm inviting you to join us. Now you can find out more about this. I'm going to post and update our YouTube to make sure you're able to be there. It is going to be part of our Sunday Power Talk and Prayer. And the important thing for you to remember is you're not going to be able to get it on our platforms. You have to come into the sacred space, our virtual room. So everyone is invited. The only thing is you're going to have to come into the virtual room. So I invite you, we'll make that information available. You can go to our website and join us for our Sunday Power Talk and Prayer. but it will be private. It's not going to be on Facebook or any of our social platforms. You have to be in the room. Thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. YouTube, continue to show